Hello, everyone. It is Monday, April 14th, 2025. I'm Karen Connolly from the Scituate Board of Select Board. I almost slipped and called it the Selectmen. And tonight is a very important night. It's our annual town meeting. So with me today is Jim Boudreau, our town administrator, and Maria Fenwick of the school committee. The school committee this year has a very comprehensive book that you will find available at the meeting tonight. I believe it's probably available online as well. And of course, there's always the advisory committee book, which is sort of the Bible if you're attending town meeting and you want to know what's going on. I will say the major article tonight is the accessory dwelling article. It's a zoning article, and it's worthwhile for people to at least take a look at that article. It is meant to bring us into compliance with state law that was passed recently, which is trying to encourage more permanent housing in the state. And in addition, tonight we're approving the town and school budget. And I would like to point out to people that unlike some surrounding communities, we have a balanced budget. We're not making any budget cuts. We're not laying anyone off, and we're not asking for an override. So hopefully people appreciate the fact that it's been a difficult year financially, but we think we've got the path forward. So with that said, a couple of meetings after town meeting this week. The Water Resources Committee is meeting. The DEI Committee is meeting, as is the Public Building Committee. The Conservation Committee is meeting on Thursday night, and the Mordecai Lincoln Committee is meeting on Thursday night as well. And finally, the Historical Commission meeting is on the 17th. With that, I'll turn it over to Jim Boudreau. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. Thank you. As Karen said, town meeting is tonight, and here in the name of town meeting is the town election. So the town election is going to be held Saturday, May 31st from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Scituate High School. The time for returning your papers is closed, so the people who have returned their papers will be on the ballot. But again, May 31st for the annual town meeting. May 3rd is Ship Shape Day. Join your friends and neighbors, help clean up our town. Supplies are available at the town hall on Saturday, May 3rd from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Cleanup can be done anytime on Saturday or Sunday. Leave the bags at the edge of the road or a parking lot, and we'll come get them. This is a big event to help keep our town clean and get it ready for the summer season. So please, if you're around, please help out and take part in Ship Shape Day. The water department is continuing their flushing program. They'll be flushing this week in the side streets off Manlot, then in the neighbors off Country Way towards Gannett, and then the side streets off Gannett as they head towards the ocean. Brown water lot, keep your eye out for discoloration. Allow your water to run before you do laundry or take a bath, and if it is discolored, run an outside spigot until it runs clear. If you have any questions, you can call the water department at 781-545-8735. The Mass Department of Transportation is beginning improvements on the Route 3A corridor from Henry Turner Bailey Road to Beechwood Street in Cohasset. The improvements will consist of signalizing the intersection of Route 3A and Henry Turner Bailey Road, adding a center turn lane from the Scituate Town Line to Beechwood Street, and bicycle and pedestrian accommodations. Work hours on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Periodic lane closures and restrictions are expected to the project, and the project timeline to completion is 2 years. So if you don't have to go up 3A Monday through Friday, some of these times you might want to avoid it. It's a 2-year project. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with Mass Department of Transportation, District 5, 508-824-6633. You're down at Cole Parkway this week, and you notice a large barge and crane at the Cole Parkway Marina. The Harbor Master's Office is moving 7 pilings in the Cole Parkway Marina to make their operations a little more efficient. That'll be going on in the next couple of days. Will be completed by the end of the week. Just want to let everybody know that this Saturday, April 19th at 9:30 a.m., we'll have our annual Easter egg hunt. It's going to be held this year at Central Field next to Lawson Tower. Please bring a basket. It's best for kids ages 3 to 6. And we do expect a special visitor to be going to the Easter egg hunt. I won't say who it is, but you can probably guess. In case of rain, the event will be canceled. So please pay attention to the Scituate Recreation Facebook page. National Grid is going to do some electrical improvements in town this month. There will be some power interruptions for approximately 2 hours. Monday, April 21st, from 1 to 3, 83 to 85 Oceanside Drive, 8 to 21 7th Avenue, 4 to 25 6th Avenue, and 14 Wendy Drive. There will be additional closures on the 24th. We'll bring those to you later. Residents in those areas will receive a letter from National Grid informing them. If you have any questions, you can call National Grid at their customer service line. The town is continuing work to install EV stations in the town hall parking lot and the northern end of the parking lot close to the middle school. Once the installation of these chargers is complete, they will be available for public use. We've also recently installed chargers at the Scituate Public Library and the Scituate High School. Jericho boat ramp work is now supposed to start the 28th. This is a state project done by the Mass Department of Fish and Game Office of Fishing and Boating Access. It's not being done by the town of Scituate. The state will be placing the catch basins, doing paving work, making repairs to the revetment, and installing new lighting. We do not anticipate that the ramp will be closed for the duration of the project. We'll be posting updates as we receive them, but we'll be working with the contractor, our legislative delegation, and the state to make sure that when we can open it, it will be opened to the extent possible. Scituate Food Pantry has new extended hours. Food Pantry will be open evening hours from on Wednesdays, the last Wednesday of the month, starting April 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. You can visit the Food Pantry's website for more information. The Food Pantry has 2 videos also providing additional details about the pantry and the high school volunteer program. You can view the videos on their website. New needed items: pasta box sides, hamburger helper Knorrs, rice pilaf, canned pasta with meat, microwave popcorn, cranberry juice, white tuna, quick bread mix, Spam, jarred pasta sauce, and tomato soup. These can be dropped off at the Food Pantry during normal operating hours. And the bins behind the old gates, Scituate Public Library, Shaw's, and Village Market. That's what I have for today. I hope everybody will be at town meeting tonight.
Thank you, Jim. See you tonight. And now we have Maria Fenwick from the school committee. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning. Thank you so much. So we are very proud to have celebrated Gates Middle School Principal Ryan Beatty at last week's meeting. Mr. Beatty was named Middle School Principal of the Year by the Massachusetts Association of School Administrators. And notably, there are over 1,800 middle schools in our state, and we are very honored to have Mr. Beatty recognized for his excellence as a leader for our students, staff, family, and community. The Scituate School Committee was joined in person and virtually by close to 100 people, including the Scituate Select Board, State Representative Patrick Kearney, who delivered a citation from the state, as well as colleagues, students, community members, and family. The celebration was recorded by SCTV as part of the April 7th school committee meeting, and pictures are posted on their Facebook page for anyone who missed it. Ryan Beatty is a treasured member of our community, and we could not be more thrilled. We also recognized 2 students last week, Luke Donlin and Ava Schilberg. They were selected to represent Scituate in Massachusetts Student Government Day. They traveled to the Massachusetts State House to engage with members of our state executive, judicial, and legislative branches, and participated in the legislative process through simulated committee hearings and formal House and Senate sessions. At our last meeting, we also heard an update from our Fine and Performing Arts Department Chair, including some impressive student performances, art displays, and reflections on the importance of art and music in students' lives. We updated our district technology policies, which can be found on the cit.org website in our policy manual. And we voted to establish a representative committee that will explore and recommend name options for the new combined Cushing-Hatherley Elementary School set to open in 2027. The committee will be developed by the superintendent and will include principals, teachers, staff, students, and parents from both schools. We also established that the groundbreaking ceremony for the school project will be held on Friday, October 3rd, 2025, with a rain date of October 10th during the school day so that students can be present. The community will be invited and more details will be forthcoming as that date approaches. Notably, the actual breaking of ground will likely happen before that day, but that will be the day of the celebration. And the last important order of business from last meeting is that we confirmed that the last day of school will be Friday, June 20th, 2025, after a winter with no snow days. As was mentioned, we'll be at town meeting tonight in lieu of our regular meeting. And on your way in, make sure to grab one of the blue budget books that Karen mentioned earlier. This is a very comprehensive look into school spending that includes some statistics on enrollment, student achievement, highlights some of the programs that we're really proud of, and I think in general is a really great example of some of our recent efforts to share more budget details in an accessible format with the community. Our next regular meeting will be on Monday, May 5th at 6 p.m. in the high school library or on Zoom. This Friday, in recognition of Good Friday, schools will be closed, as will they be closed next week for April break. And lastly, I would like to congratulate the cast and crew of the Gates Middle School performance of The Little Mermaid Junior. It was a fantastic show, and I encourage everyone to try to attend anything and everything our students are putting on. From the elementary concerts all the way up through middle and high, you will be very impressed every time, I guarantee. That's it for me.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Jim. And I hope to see as many people as possible tonight at our annual town meeting. Have a good day.